in stereo. Boo!
The cutest things.
Oh boy, Halloween! That means it's time to watch the same specials we watch every year. I hope I didn't forget them. Great Pumpkin, don't forget Snoopy's a dog. Now you know. Did you know that The Simpsons do a special every year? Look closely, you might just find them. Hocus Pocus, I remember that, it must be good. Nightmare Before Christmas, again. So get with your best ghoul friends and enjoy these spectacular classics. Happy Halloween, bye. Let me sleep in your bed. Okay, now time for the real Halloween special. This is my favorite time of year. I get all the creepy decorations out of the attic. Sterilize them. And go crazy setting up a creepy house. Halloween is the perfect holiday for specials, movies, and TV events, but over time I've grown pretty familiar with them all. Luckily, there's a huge crop every year of new booming, spooky episodes. But from whence doth they cameth? Halloween in pop culture used to be kind of an odd duck. Understanding this comes from the context of America's ever-carving attitude toward the holiday. Beginning as a goofy falstival and devolving into the 1800s purge known as Hell Night, Halloween in pop culture was initially marketed toward more kiddie fare to discourage any cool kids from participating too deeply.
Make that funny noise again, will you? Huh? Sure I will.
Hello, Sydney. What's your favorite Gutenberg movie? Short Circuit.
Who are these boys? She's a horrible ghost, and I'm a terrible drunken ghost.
Ushering in the film age, though, the Universal monsters came frightfully to life in public imaginations to the point of absurdity as they became comic parodies of themselves and serial mascots by the 1960s. It's Frankenberry's monster. Get it right, plebeian.
It's now the Monster Man.
The Monster Man.
I want to bite your finger. It's a Dracula day.
Look, you have a little 2 holes of red blood on your finger.
You're not a real vampire. Those teeth don't frighten me.
How about these?
On television, Halloween was somewhat present, but its doofier aspects were mostly exploited on the wonderful Lawrence Welk Show, at Ozzie and Harriet's house party, and on the streets of Dutyville.
Oh, kids. Look, Clarabelle has his trick-or-treat bags.
Run!
Clarabelle, they look loaded.
So's Clarabelle.
You must have been to every house in Dutyville, huh?
Better check his shoes.
See what he got, kids. Well, what did you get? Oh, somebody gave him a snowball. And say, here's that swell surprise. Their center is cream filled.
So's Clarabelle.
We'll put your hand into the basket of sacred snakes.
It's only some old cooked spaghetti. Ew. Don't you have real snakes?
Few sitcoms literally celebrated the holiday, but many found themselves wandering into spooky haunted houses during fall seasons.
Leave it alone, damn you.
The dogs! After my juicy meat body of bologna meat!
Perhaps channeling a more simple era of trick-or-treating, it's the Great Pumpkin blew up on 1960s television, becoming synonymous with the holiday permanently.
Oh God, the ghost is murdering me. This is just like the Sixth Sense. Oh God!
Throughout the 1960s and 70s, Halloween was maintained as a holiday for kiddies, with terrifying Native American nightmares and more Frankenstein parodies. While entertainment in this time period in general is fairly uniform and cheesy, even if it didn't tangentially mention the holiday.
One little film reawakened the fear of death in every child's bloody heart.
Wake up!
This took us into the 1980s, where the mix of parental blind eyes and new slasher culture made Halloween more popular than ever. The ghastly giddiness was pushed further by several new Halloween specials, including the holiday's second biggest one, Garfield's Halloween Adventure.
You know, life could be so sweet.
Believe it, my friends.
More series started celebrating openly, but none did as much so in your sliced face as Roseanne did.
But they actually fought with us and didn't want a Halloween show because they said people in the Bible Belt thought Halloween was a satanic holiday. I go, no, they don't. It's about candy.
Lil Rosie did a Halloween special almost every season, and even in the later stinky years, those episodes still have some golden moments, like this one I think about almost every day.
A woman of your size shouldn't wear horizontal stripes. You should wear black or stay home.
There was also this one 90s cartoon that did like a holiday special every year.
Care to vape?
Prepare to die, Earth scum!
Maybe later. Have fun, boys.
I think they're wearing Halloween costume.
We plummet off the Halloween bridge through the 90s and into the millennium. And now it's no longer a rarity to see characters don costumes and reveal disturbing things about themselves or go on a late-night test of bravery.
It's Halloween. That is really, really good timing.
During these years, we got what many consider to be the best Halloween episodes ever, with Freaks and Geeks.
Aren't you guys a little old for this? You're young at heart.
And the Adventures of Pete and Pete. In film, unfortunately, this is as close as we've ever gotten as a pop culture to a bona fide classic kids trick-or-treating film. And it was just an excuse to see if Nickelodeon films could pull a PG-13. They couldn't. Whatever.
Trick or treat, bitch! Don't touch that dial.
What was really fun growing up was watching TV networks slowly turn themselves over to the holiday over time, with Fox/Fox Kids being the first I remember really committing, followed up by that TGIF lineup including that scary Urkel show. Nickelodeon was a big ween booster too, with Real Monsters premiering during its annual Nick or Treat Marathon, an interactive phone game that continues to this day on Teen Nick.
Help! Somebody help me, please! Somebody help! Oh God, help me! Please! Please! Daddy's an orphan!
Asshole!
After Cartoon Network was invented, it followed suit as well. And I remember a really funny Scooby-Doo project using existing animation in really clever ways. I was gonna bitch about how Bugs Bunny's Halloween special is one of the worst examples of recycled animation out there, but then on the Disney Channel, you can watch them rehash the same 40 minutes of clips 1,000 times over with a Disney Halloween and Disney's Halloween Treat, Disney's Halloween Hall of Fame, DTV Monster Hits. It goes on for decades.
Disney Halloween.
Well, you gotta accentuate Halloween season on the former Family Channel with weak Canadian programming.
I also love it when the Halloween commercials start coming on.
Not a pretty sight.
Hey everybody, I'm done trick-or-treating and now I'm gonna go for a stuffed crust pizza at Pizza Hut. Yay!
I remember this McDonald's commercial that I guess they liked a lot.
What are you making?
We're using my mummy's recipe.
Mummy,
This better be good.
It'll be great.
Does your daddy have a recipe?
Because years later, they just redubbed it with new jokes.
We're ready, boys?
Let's make sauce!
Oh, well, at least I got my hair done.
At least I still have my McPumpkin pails.
What do you put in your McDonald's Halloween pumpkins?
Booty and McBoo, matey. Golden McPumpkin. Carrots and McGoblin.
It's the middle of summer, big ears.
Now you can collect one of 3 different pumpkins with the purchase of every McDonald's Halloween Pumpkin Happy Meal. What you put in them is...
So growing up, I would do this thing called TV Trick or Treat, which I would watch any TV episode that had some sort of Halloween thing related to it. I would tape any Halloween episode or special that would come on.
Boy, do I need help.
I started recording Halloween stuff onto VHS around 1987, seen here in this Central Florida infotainment series, PM Magazine.
to Bear Gully Road and follow the scream.
Darkness.
Then we get to weird stuff, like this old Fox hidden camera show featuring Elvira.
John! What are you gonna do about it?
To demonic nun sitcom Sister Kate featuring Jason Priestley.
Now this would mean you would get to peek into TV series that you didn't usually watch just to see the Halloween stuff, and it was fascinating.
Did you know there is currently a kids show about a canine with blogging capabilities? That's a spicy meatball!
And then sometimes some of these shows would become your new favorite series.
TV trick-or-treating is how I came to find highly enjoyable series such as Modern Family and Suburgatory.
Join us.
Oh my gosh, yes.
But I'm really thankful that it introduced me to The Middle, a really funny show about a family that isn't afraid to appear poor, weird, or misinformed on television.
What? Snake eyes?
This year I'm flipping the script and I'm bringing the VHS tapes to the road. I'm going to hand out Halloween specials so people can see the obscure brilliance that I always see and everyone else's misses. No more Great Pumpkin. No more Fat Orange Cat. This year we're doing all new, spooky, weird things that we've probably heard of a little, but we're gonna nail them down like a coffin this Halloween.
Hair warriors, ever for night you'll be bald.
If I want to succeed, then I'm gonna have to get trendy, and luckily this year, 80s retro is all the rage.
Smell my feet! Give me something good to eat!